It's time to cross over to Takeover. Welcome to the motivational vlog by Bonny Andrews.
The other day, I was sitting in another country with 85 leaders under the age of 40 from 45 countries and 5 continents. And I'm sitting at one of those tables. I'm wondering, how in the world did I get here? I'm blown away. And I'm reminded about this big word that came in front of me is the word stewardship. I remember those old days, 25 years back, when I was in my hometown, helping with my local church, coming early in the morning, carting equipments, cleaning the place, doing overhead projector like it was automated. I was rolling those slides that the people in the congregation would actually feel it's automated. I did that with the best of everything that I have. And today, many other people are doing those responsibilities for me, and I'm sitting on tables that I don't even deserve. And I want to say something. Luke chapter 16 and verse 10, it says, "Be faithful in the little things that has been given to you, and he will make you master over big things." Are you ready? Number one principle, the principle of ownership. Buddy, you and I don't own anything. Okay? You and I don't own anything. Now, I need to say that. What is stewardship? Stewardship is God trusting man to take care of the earth. Genesis chapter 1 verse 18. Be fruitful, multiply, and subdue the earth. Stewardship also means doing the best with what's been given in your hands to do the best unto the Lord. You know, many times I hear people complaining about what they don't have, but let me tell you something. God has already deposited certain gifts and talents in your life. Maximize those before you start complaining about what you don't have. And when you do that, God opens those supernatural doors and enlarges the boundaries of your territory. Psalms 24 says, "The earth is the Lord and everything in it," which means you and I are just managers taking care of what God has already given to us. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 17, he says, "I am the one that gives you the strength and the power to create wealth." Many times you feel like it's us. Oh my goodness, it's my tactical skills. It's my negotiation skills that's helping me to make that money. But let me tell you something. The Bible says he is the one who gives you the power to create wealth. Second principle, the principle of responsibility. Let me tell you something. What is leadership? Leadership is moving people from A to B. And you've been given a task to do. And when you do that responsibly, understanding that this is the task that has been given to you, I'm telling you, your life gets maximized. Your boundaries gets expanded. And I want you to know that do everything that's been given to you responsibly and do it unto the Lord, and you will see a breakthrough happening in your life. Number 3, the principle of accountability. I want to let you know that God has given you authority to create or to do that mandate that is upon your life. Now, if you learn the lesson from the story of the talents, 5, 2, and 1, and they were given to them, and they had to give an account for what has been given into their hands. Now, I want to let you know that God is expecting an account of what has been given in your hands to be reported back to Him. If you're operating in the principle of accountability, if you're accountable for what has been given to you, I'm telling you, there's a great breakthrough that is coming your way. Number 4, the principle of reward. I want you to let you know that Colossians chapter 3, 23 to 24 says, "Whatever you do, work it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for men, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ that you're serving," which means you are doing everything that you're doing not unto your boss, you're not doing it unto people, you are doing it unto the Lord. Even if people don't reward you, the God who sees you in the secret will reward you in the public. In fact, the Bible says not even a glass of cold water goes without a reward. That means, I'm telling you, when you're doing it unto the Lord will reward you for everything that you've done unto Him. Matthew chapter 25 and 21, it says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." I mean, you need to have God give you a big high five at the end of the day, at the end of that period that's been given to you, and saying that, "Hey buddy, you've done a great job. Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into my rest." So 4 principles that can help you maximize. Number 1, the principle of ownership. You don't own anything. You're just a manager. When you manage well, God gives you a reward. Number 2, the principle of responsibility. You got to be responsible of what has been given to you. Number 3, the principle of accountability. You got to be accountable to the Lord for what has been given to you. Number 4, the principle of reward. When you do everything unto the Lord, the God that sees you in the secret will reward you in the public. Get ready for an amazing supernatural week as you unlock these principles in your life and see that breakthrough kick in your life. God bless you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.